Hello guys, I'm DailyFix and welcome back to X4 Reemergence. Now we are here with the player headquarters. It changed a lot. The reason for that is I felt there were a lot of mistakes made. I do want to actually go over them. So in the likely event or unlikely event that you are considering somewhat of the same approach, let me just say don't at all. So I'm going to be pausing for this. The reason for that is we have something else to do today, and that is we are going to Savage Spur II, and it's going to be something else. Okay, as you can see over here in the asteroid belt, we are currently having the Wolf. It's built. It is doing. Oh, it's doing so well. It is absolutely gigantically doing well. We made 91 million, and that's including like the transfers. So 91 million in an hour. So this is W. This is a pure win. This is so good. Going for the manufacturing in the system we are, which is this system is the very first system they are able to get into for going into the war effort. Unfortunately, I realized just before I started this recording that Antigon Memorial has fallen. Now it doesn't really matter, it just proves that either the Pioneers or the Terran forces are doing a fantastic job at removing the Antigon. Then I started looking into how is the relationship-wise going, and it seems that we are no longer hostile with the Argon Federation. And I'm like, why is that? Well, that's because they are no longer hostile with the Pioneers or the Terrans. And that is it potentially is from the script, where there is like these relationship changes. Now, luckily, we can always pay the Terrans to go to war with the Argon Federation, but I was actually hoping for a very hostile war. But we'll still continue that, of course. So, what was the main issue? The main issue with my headquarters, because of the maintenance docks that we were having there, is that you are going to be getting trades like this, storages like this, that are completely committed at buying in certain goods, but no longer selling them. So I was tinkering around with like buy up to this amount and sell order, sell above that. Eventually it doesn't really work like that. And the economy actually did take a bit of a hit, especially the food industry took a gigantic nosedive, and we're still trying to recover that. And unfortunately, I still miss a good economical sheet that shows you your it shows you the production as well as the consumption of your own empire, which to me it sounds like such a huge miss in the game, because I am relying on Excel sheets in order to see if I have enough foods for the people in my empire. Do I have enough energy cells to make sure? And for this, like the Terrans, there's only like this is all the factories they basically need, with the exception, of course, for the stimulants, which I'm not going into because it's a criminal thing to do, and I don't want that. But if you are playing any other faction and you're having multiple factories, and you're very much eventually what you're forcing yourself into is that every factory is going to have like their own energy cells, and I do not like to play like this. In having an economical page where you can see like, okay, we're producing this and we're losing this, and it gives you an understanding on how things go. And especially when you're playing mods that use like labor union, like this the DA. I believe this is from the dead script stuff, which provide a bonus of some sort to like the production as well as the consumption. It's going to be very difficult for me to actually transfer those data, even though they provided me with all of the intel they had, into an Excel sheet. I'm not that into that Excel sheet. So I'm hoping that Ecosoft, if it's not an X5 or something like, come on man, and just add an economical sheet. It doesn't have to be overly fancy. The modding community can do that for them. But yeah, so that was going on with my headquarters because, well, we were doing the equipment stuff over there, so goods started flowing. I also realized that we didn't have enough docking facility with the computeronic substrate factory, so I definitely boosted that up, and I am currently building on kind of a gigantic project, and that's this. We are using so many metallic microlattice that I felt we had to really boost the production of it, and we're going to be boosting it up to 24 currently with some of the workforce as well as some of the efficiency percentages which you gain from your military schematics. We are producing like 50,000. I'm thinking if this is 150 or so, this could be gigantic, but we're going to bring that up to 24 just so we can start really doing the supply and demand stuff over here, because as you can see, like, yeah, we're bringing in 3,000, but do not forget, if we build a ship, say a small bomber, can I see that? Yeah, we are still missing 1,000. Now, currently we do not have them, so we know that a bomber will cost you 1,000 metallic microlattice, and yeah, we don't have anything. So even delivering these 3,000, or actually there is 3,000, there's going to be 3,000, sorry, let me get an overview, that's way easier to actually see. What do we have in metallic? There's 99. So it's 1,100 for one small ship. So imagine the Tokyo with 90 ships. We would need to have 90,000 metallic microlattice if we were to lose all of those ships, and I'm actually that's a low estimate. So yeah, we definitely needed to boost that production. This is starting to work. We no longer get money from the station, which I'm extremely happy about. I'm starting to see the numbers go up, which does definitely help. The other thing that I did is I tore down this station, and we are... Is it completely empty now, or is it going to be empty? It's actually emptying right now. The reason for that is I am going to be moving into the Pioneers. It's one system next to this one. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jumps over to the Bernard Triumph, and from over here it's 1, 2, 3, 4 towards bordering the Xenon, bordering the Boron, and it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into true sight, which is the antigun, and it is 6 jumps to the asteroid. So because of that, I know my ships will start taking this route because it's the shortest. Even though this is going to be considered safe, and this could also drive the Pioneers in a war with the Terrans. Maybe something for the future. So a lot of things I had to address. Now, the Tokyo, having it set up the way, let's close that down, I had set up, it does not have enough silicon carbide. The bombers use a lot of silicon carbide. If we quickly go back and we'll get one of those bombers. Let's go. It doesn't work like that, of course. Bombers. We are using the Tomahawk heavy torpedo. Let's get into that. Tomahawk military missiles. Tomahawk heavy torpedo, which Terran plays, needs 3 silicon carbide. So 3 is going to be the base number. We already know that we only have... Back to the Tokyo. I'm sorry. Sorry for this intro, but I think it's important for me to actually address this at some point. Close this damn thing down. Thank you. So that's 100 missiles, 110, 20, 130 missiles. 130 missiles, and a Falcon uses 40. So we are unable to fully equip or re-equip 2 Falcons from the Tokyo. Which to me, it feels like that's not right. Like, this is how the AI set it up, so I'm sure. But that doesn't feel right. This feels so wrong. Because the Tokyo is the largest ship, like the largest carrier ship from the Terrans. So having that amount of storage is too low. I think it's too low at least. Carrier over here, so even though this is a lot smaller, two of these wouldn't be a Tokyo, but two of these would almost address the amount of cargo storage. So yeah, I'm not sure how to. It feels like either the torpedoes are too powerful and therefore they are very expensive, or something is very wrong. And it's great that they have 40 torpedoes. They actually do continue for quite a while before they need to replace. But yeah, like I said, it's a lot. So what else did I do? I bought all of the blueprints, even the Mark III ones. From the Terrans, with the exception, of course, on the large one. Now, with the money that we have, I think we should get into large ships relatively fast, which is perfect because this Tokyo, this first defense fleet, which we eventually will rename, I asked the members to add names in the Discord, and they did. So these will definitely change. The Swanson is no longer set, but we need more fleets. And I need to micromanage these a tiny bit. The road tank warehouse fleet that is without a purpose at the moment, and soon it will actually be set over here. Once this is constructed, and this is what it's going to be. It's going to be 5 large, 2 solid, 2 liquid, 5 large, and we are going to actually assign mining ships. And I want to kind of like double up the factories over here, but I want to build them over in this vicinity as well. And then see if we can buy or build a shipyard and a repair facility somewhere at the front lines. So it needs to have good access to Argon. I'm thinking we might actually have to go to Boron space, because that will lead, I believe, something over in this direction. Okay, a lot of talk. I know, a lot of talk. I do apologize, but I really felt I needed to address that. So let us send the Tokyo towards this location, because we're going to be building a defensive station. And the fleets that I've seen that are pushed out of this, that's quite something, guys. That is quite something, I tell you that. Okay, so we're close to Savage Spur at the moment. And I was actually about to have the Tokyo fleet jump in. Now, this is not very convenient for a jump through. Hopefully, they will actually trigger all of them. Let's take a quick peek. Oh, it seems there was some... I thought some lightning over there. It could very well be one of the ships either jumping, or expectations of a Xenon fleet to be jumping in real quickly. Let's take a quick peek. I do need to wait until my fighters get back, because they are going like full commitment behind one of those Xenon fighters. We're mainly using the Gladiuses. I've been still like replacing them. Wonder how this will go though, because he's going to be attacking them, most likely, or he was on a fleet command. Well, he is actually going full spur back. Interesting. He is actually going through the... Did he go through the gate?
Savage Spur.
Oh, there we go. There's the medium. Yeah, I do expect a large ship to pull through. Like, I've seen fleets of several large ships go through this gate. So this might be... oh, the Tokyo just teleported. Stop. How bad? Oh, thank God. So I was actually worried that he would be jumping right into a fleet. Let's quickly give the order to Swanson to do the same. I'm having the AI fly a tiny bit. Because it's quite likely they will actually lose some small ships over here. 2 over there. Okay, once we make that jump, we're going to be doing a long-range scan to see what the situation is in Savage Spur. But it does actually see that the Terrans by themselves are not very interested in this plot. Now, there's still one factory from the Argon over there, which is... well, we're not going to be caring about that. There is an exclamation over here, so that's going to be one of those missions. Just waiting for the entire fleets to jump in. Hopefully we won't lose any ship. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I did, but let us say enable ship losses. Which will be mainly the small and the the small. We don't have medium ships in this fleet. So that hammer will actually indicate that we are having that going. Did we make the jump? Of course not. Are we still waiting and flying? Okay, we are about to jump. There we go.
Entering system. Savage Spur.
Entering Savage Spur. Oh, that's actually quite nice. I like that. Alright. First glances, doesn't seem like a lot is going on. Let's get my hut back. Let's get in here. Let's tell this guy to get away from me. And... come on. Long range scan. Let's see. A lot of mines potentially. Nothing. Okay, I think it's time that we order the Tokyo to advance. I want you to go there first. And we'll just see where we can get. Once we come across a large ship, we'll just drop them out. We're going to be holding this position, and then we're going to be starting the construction of a defensive station, which is going to be similar to... is this actually under attack? Before I recorded, I did hear that they are actually going in. If they manage this mission, I'll be okay with that. Like, I don't really care about that mission anymore. But the defensive station is going to be something like this, which is having a good range of large turrets. Starburst is going to be mainly for your small ships. The heavy electronic is going to be for your large. I'm thinking that it might be a bit on the low end. So we might actually change the design a bit more to favor damage against capital ships. Because I know this is good breeding ground for them. There's sun. So that's a lot of energy. There's a lot of energy over here, and then within Savage Spur 1 there's actually resources, a good amount of silicon, and since the Xenon only use energy, ore, and silicon, to my knowledge, that's actually quite good. Yeah, it does seem that it is under attack, but considering the damage is this low, I highly doubt that they are very successful. We are also going to be flying over... remove that. Dock up. Dock and wait. Do not dare doing that. Okay, let's get out of that pilot seat. Flying way over there. Fleet is going to be taking a bit longer because they do need to start... why is everything launched? There's no large ship. Like, these are the bombers. Why are the bombers launched? That hardly makes any sense. I'm not giving the order yet. This needs to be docking up. Like I said, I do not know why the bomb was launched. Because all of them should be... let's close you down. Bombardment, 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 bombardment. So they shouldn't be triggered by small ships. What are you doing here, mate? What are you doing? So there is a station here. This guy doesn't come into this sector unless he needs to. There is something over there. Can we just stop with that Falcon? Let's get somewhere over there. Tokyo will still go towards the goal. We'll be claiming this system, of course, until the Terrans take over, as always. I'm also starting to assign ships to stations. There are just some goods that aren't delivered. So these guys are just going to be primarily focusing like on foods, and then the distribution fleet can focus on the distribution either between or to my other facilities in the future. And as you can see, this is a slow process. I started the construction when I gave the order to my fleet to move towards Savage Spur. And yeah, so I'm thinking it's a good 10 minutes. Which is definitely not ideal. Are you being constructed? You're still waiting. Did I order a... Yeah, that might actually help, huh? That's a Teladi. Let's go with the Terran version. I do need those guys actually start working on that. And then... This one's now done. Metallic micro letters. It's mainly the storage that's being increased like drastically. I will actually allow this to be completely filled. I'm no longer min-maxing it because it's just... my ships will react to this, but I don't want to overflow my... my supply fleet too much. It seems like food is actually going up. So, workforce is going up. Therefore, we're now making 55,000. So, yeah, we're looking at a very healthy... There you go. Oh, the Antigon. There's another Antigon trading station that is not going to have a fun day. We'll take care of this later. First things first. First, we need to make sure that we defend this territory. Okay, it seems safe. With the exception of a Xenon defensive station. Wait. Are you constructing? Sorry for that. It is. This is just a blueprint. Oh, that's fine. Some mining ships over there. That's fine. They're actually expanding. This will definitely trigger them. We're going to be giving the Swanson the order to attack that, since there is no defenses on this. As you can see, like, it's grayed out, so there's nothing. Once we take in a position, we'll make sure that we're going to be building as close as we can towards, like, this this gate. Usually if large ships go in, like, they jump in, like, at the back-ish. So if anything, I want to be as close as possible on this. Now, usually if you go with, like... Yeah, that won't work because of that Xenon. This area you cannot build, but they did very well. And we're going to be doing something similar. We're going to be starting with a small plot. And hopefully then... Actually... You see the square around it, right? We can definitely push out a lot. But I want this destroyed. I want to get closer. Let's get rid of that. Yes, remove that. So once we take that down... we can actually build closer to the gate.
Xenon defense platform.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know what my controller is doing. Yeah, no, this is... it's a damn drift again.
Xenon defense platform.
Wait, what's that? Well, this is fine. I think we'll be okay with this. 12%. That should go
Sin.
very fast. Just start bloody shooting. Most likely... Oh, look at that. Those defensive drones just go in. You can be removed. Tokyo. If anything might. Getting closer. Get in closer. But can I start building something like so? At least I don't feel like cheating too much. Okay. Now this is all only an exit. So... Build plan. Yeah, that's not going to happen. This sounds way more like it. I think this would be a good way to start, and we'll drop... I don't like... Let's remove this. Something like so. And from over here, the drones can be launched. Is there a better way of doing this? Because this feels so off. Like so. And we could also add one over there, one over there. The more we have, the more drones we would be able to launch. Now you could also say, like, you should potentially just use the back row. Because now they go down, they could actually target. Let's check that out, how that looks. Remove you. Copy you. Put you in like so. This way we still have 3 of them. Alright. Starburst. I'm going to be taking some time to actually just take a look at which does what, because I do want to make sure that the anti-capital get as much range as possible. So that's going to be the front row and as well as the bridges. But we also need some of them to be able to shoot to small ships. So I'm thinking above and below anti-small, and the rest is all going to be anti-capital. Okay, so while we are currently waiting for this to start happening, I think it's going to be a nice change of pace. I actually disabled the safe zone from for the distribution fleet. This way we can just quickly just confirm those changes back to normal. I was standing in the road tank fleet, but that was still going to be taking quite some time. And with that of the Baldrics, the frogs, they will start to make sure we get those goods in. Hopefully we can get some weapons in as well, making me feel way more safer in this particular situation, because this is going to be a very hard fought system and station. That means that secondary fleet is going to be even more important, actually. 200 million. Do you know that we would need somewhere in... we need 400 in order to get the large fabrication. We would need another 400 to get some of the ships, but we already have the weapons. We only need like the large, the Mark III engines, but we're not even using those in my own fleet. But we're actually going to be giving the order to attack this. Let's close these down. Don't need you. Do want to keep an eye on you. Do keep an eye on you because you don't have everything yet. All of my stations now have the free Baldrics to do whatever they want. And where are you, Swanson? Go attack that. The Antigon Argon shipyard they are trying, as they're really trying to get their shipyard back. So we definitely crippled them. It seems like there's an attack over here. Oh, who is currently at war with them? Pioneers is enemies. Holy Order of the Pontifex. They're not going to survive. Yeah, that's tough love on you, mate. Also, yeah, time compression is the Seta. You can no longer buy that. You'll have to do this. You still need the same resources. Diplomatic network, I kind of have a quarrel with because it needs materials that I do not have, and I feel since the Terrans are I believe the only species that have a completely different set of materials, this feels so wrong. The only example I could chain is the Taladi have, instead of hull parts, they use Taladium. But, you know, I believe they still use some hull parts, or they can actually get the hull parts from anywhere. What's going on? Because it sounds like... Yeah. Yep, there we go, guys. Look at that. 15% on this instantly. Oh, that is so nice. Oh, that is so nice. Love how this game looks, guys. Seriously, this game looks so damn good. This ship is just instantly going... Imagine that station. Like, I have the entire fleets here, right? That's it, you know, that ship was gone. And I'm expecting a few more, though. Now, I don't worry too much at the moment. As long as they do not actively attack. And they are, I think they are. Because you start out with way more. I think they are actively attacking. Ah, that's going to be annoying. That is going to be annoying. Now, I don't have... I do believe we can do a lot of damage, but we're going to be teleporting. Can I teleport from over here, if anything? Can we just stop? You. Oh, that's so annoying. Come on, man. Teleport. I want in the action. Because there's no way I can finish that defensive. Okay. There you go. Come on. Alright, next. Please do not blow up my construction site. That would be such a pain in the ass. And these guys are definitely using modules. We've already established that, like... Next up. Tiny bit of fight going on, I like that.
How much longer? That's fine. I can take one hit.
And yeah, maybe I should separate the groups. Oh, that's annoying. You have to be careful there because we can blow up our own ships as well. We already lost 2 Falcons. It's just 2 Falcons. What am I talking about? It is just 2 Falcons.
M.
Yeah, that guy's gone. Ooh, you are very close, mate. Another Gladius been destroyed. Constantly drifting to the left, as you can see over here. That's the problem I'm having with my joysticks at the moment. I'm constantly drifting to the left. So it's really annoying to fly. I'm trying not to fly as much because I just know it will just infuriate my, myself.
Xenon spotted. I'm going to enjoy sending you to the scrap heap.
B.
I think you might regret that. I can take more than that.
Look how many bullets it's taking and it's just not taking any damage. That is evolution for you.
B-E.
And we did actually take care of...
K.
There's another K.
V.
There's another V. We should be able to deal with that.
Useless pile of junk hardware.
But those are the fleets, and I'm actually expecting a few more.
B-E.
Triton has been destroyed, so I think, yeah, by the V. Yeah, that makes sense. It's too close. We'll have to replace that. Luckily, we do make a lot of money.
That machine can actually get away with that.
Get backwards.
Malfunctioning circuit board.
My Tokyo is actually getting damaged. It will have to do.
Spotted. Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
See, I have to constantly alter the drifting here. Absolutely annoying. I think we need missiles. I think these regular weapons just don't do enough damage anymore.
K.
Okay, that K. How you doing? You're going down.
V.
And that V, you still have a lot of damage to
Okay.
set.
You out.
V.
There's,
M. K.
there's another ship over
V.
here. Okay, what are we actually dealing with? Let's take a quick peek. Ah, no. Oh, that is so annoying. They did actually manage to take down the... So frustrating. I hate it when they target that. We'll have to deal with this. And what are the current losses? What are the current losses? Let's take a quick peek. Gladius, Gladius. Triton. Actually, it's not too bad. At all. Like these guys are going down. I'm going to be taking a quick peek at what are you doing here. Did you manage? Yes, you did. Awesome job. Get back in here. Fly and wait over there. And I'm going to be, because I think that, no, that's not me. What's the Tokyo? How is the Tokyo holding up? Didn't check the Tokyo. I know it's on the fire. Yeah, that's actually not bad. Let's teleport over towards the Tokyo. Bridge. That would be nice. Not the brick, the bridge. After this fight, guys, that's where we wrap things up.
I won't let you get away with that.
Let's zoom out. So,
K.
that K is going.
V.
That V is still alive. Where are the Osakas? What are you doing? Some torpedoes are going.
Striking.
That V is going to go down.
You're done for.
That Harbinger is just, I don't know what you're doing. He likes to take damage, I guess. The bombers. What are your bombers doing? Where are the bombers? There's a lot of hull on this. Yeah, where are my Osakas? See this? That's sad. Alright, that case is
Okay.
gone.
V.
That V still. And there's, I believe, one more V.
K. V. K.
No, he actually just
V.
exploded. Never mind. I believe that's the Oh yeah, here we go. Another V.
Wiped out. Xenon spotted.
Okay, that guy is gone. Come on, please. Hey, they're throwing everything they got at us. Now, I will do my best in my downtime to actually get that defensive station going. Because this is just pure defense going on. Like, we need
V.
more firepower.
Chiba. E.
I believe that the Osakas, they're just not going to do enough.
V.
Especially if these are the fleets that are pumping at us, like a couple of Ks and 2 Vs. Yeah, that's going to be nasty. And these are just the Vs, like these are not even the Is, like they're not even the strongest. Another Gladius destroyed. Could actually been the one that I was flying in, because I kind of didn't give him orders to like, what are you doing? Like, why are you not even attacking? Wait, that's weird.
Engaging.
It's still okay. Why are you not? Interesting.
You may live to regret that.
I need to get rid of that.
Brace you.
This build storage is actually active. This one. Okay. Swanson is in there.
Xenon spotted.
Okay, we did survive. Some of these are like grayed out, so they're not replaced.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
Don't see any orders.
Deep space.
Okay. This might be quite difficult. get this going. Okay, plan build. Can I just get... I hate it when they do this. Like, come on, it's gone. It's destroyed. Just let it rest. Let me either remove it. But I think I would have to remove the build storage. Yeah, the orders are being removed. Okay, I'm going to be tinkering with this a tiny bit. Hopefully, we are going to be strong enough to hold this off. I guess we'll find out next time, guys. As for now, I want to thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I will see ya next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.